Hello and welcome. My name is Debbie Reed. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to show you this adorable card made with the Colorful Seasons stamp set. And in this stamp set, I am going to be using both of these leaves, this little branch, this flower, the You Make Me Smile for the inside sentiment, the Thinking of You, two of the flowers, and this little centerpiece. This is an adorable stamp set. It also comes with the seasonal layers dies, and you get 17 pieces in the die set. I actually pre-cut out this die from the branch from this die set that's in the set. You get the chair, the leaves, snowflakes, flowers, a cup. This thing is a wonderful set to have. All right, enough of that. Let's get started with our card. First, I'm going to show you the supplies that we're using. I am using a piece of Petal pink cardstock, scored at 4 1/4, cut at 5 1/2. I have an inside piece that's 4 by 5 1/4 of Whisper White, another Whisper White piece that's 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. A piece of Flirty Flamingo that's 3 1/2 by 4 3/4, and a scrap piece for our sentiment. Let's get started on making our card. This is a real quick, easy card to make if you have all of the pieces die cut. I am going to show you after I make the card how I actually made all of the little pieces. So I'm going to fold this in half. We're going to add our Flirty Flamingo cardstock. And we're going to leave about 1/2 inch border on the Petal pink card. Line this up. And about right there. No, it looks a little off. Hold on. The Monotombo glue is a great glue. It gives you about 10 seconds before it actually binds. Then we're going to take this other little piece and we're going to run it through our embossing folder, and I totally forgot the name of this folder. I don't know if you can see this texture or not. This is our subtle green embossing folder. So you're going to just line this up, take this to the Big Shot machine, and when you get it out of the machine, you get two sides to this paper. One side is kind of more subtle than the other, and I want the more textured side. So we're going to put that down. Once again, line it up, and this is going to have about 1/8 inch edge, 1/4 inch, something like that. There we go. Now we're going to add the little branch that we pre-cut, and we don't need a lot of glue, mostly on the top and the bottom, but enough to adhere it where it's not, we don't want it oozing in glue. So there we go. And now we have two leaves. I cut these out of soft seafoam green, and I am going to just trim the stems just a tiny bit because I don't want them popping out underneath the flower. So we'll get that out of the way. All right, we're going to glue this down in the center. About right there. And we're going to glue the other one off of the edge of that one, just like that. And then I've made 5 little flowers. We're going to pop these little flowers on. You could pop them up with dimensionals if you would like, but I actually just would like a flat card, so I'm just gluing them down, just like that. And then I need my little sentiment. It looks like I'm missing another little flower. Let me see if I can find it here. There we go. Okay, I need 5 flowers. All right, now we're going to stamp our little sentiment, and the colors that we're going to be using is Flirty Flamingo, Mossy Meadow, Granny Apple Green, and Early Espresso. And the sentiment is going to be in Early Espresso. And that is going to be thinking of you. So we're going to stamp that. And then we're going to take the die from the stitched all around, and we're going to cut this out. And this is the stitched all around die, and this is when you pop it out, you've got this beautiful cute little stitching around there with the details on the side. We're going to pop this on the bottom of our card. Once again, you could put it with dimensionals if you would like, but I'm putting this in the mill, so I didn't want it to be a big bumpy lumpy. So now we're going to add our other flower to the center of these leaves to hide the stems. And then we're going to add 2 flowers to the bottom of the sentiment just so that it's not so stark white and gives the sentiment a little pop of color. Just like that. I can move this one over a tiny bit, I think. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I actually created all those little pieces. It's actually part of the 2-step stamping. So first we'll do the leaf, and what I did is I took the vein stamp and I stamped it in the Mossy Meadow. Isn't that pretty? Just like that is just pretty. And then sometimes it's really pretty too to take that and emboss that and then die cut it. This set has tons of options. And then I'm stamping this in the Granny Apple Green, and you're going to just overlay this like that. And you don't have to be real perfect because you're going to be die cutting it, but it's still pretty just like that. And then I took the Flirty Flamingo and I made the little flowers just like that. Made 5 of them. And then I took the little, whatever the little center thing is called, stamens or whatever they are, I don't know. And you're just going to line this up and give that a little press. And then I took this other little stem. This is a fun 2-step stamp. You're going to put that down, and then there's this other little stamp, and this just lines up on the branch. So these little dots are part of the bud, and you're going to line up these 2 flowers in the middle of this little thing. So I'll show you that real quick because we're going to use this also for the inside of the card. And there you have it. Isn't that cute? So now to finish the inside, we're going to take that same stamp that I just showed you, and we're going to put the stem about right there because we want to have room to write. We want to have room for the greeting to the person. And then we're going to just line this up again. Whoops, the right way. And it's kind of hard to do this without sticking my head in the camera. There we go. Perfect. And now we're going to stamp our little sentiment that says, "You make me smile." Put this about right there. And there's the inside of our card. Glue that in there. And that's a cute, quick, fun little card to send to just somebody that's just because. And there we have it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, if you liked this project, please hit the like button, and if you want to get further notices, hit the subscribe and the bell, and you'll be notified of more videos that I make. This is about my 4th one, so go easy. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.